series on conscious questions about life with Dr. Wayne Carr. We're kicking off with a subject quite close to my heart, which is there's a lot of trauma in the world, and how does one actually heal emotionally, Wayne?
Wow, that is a huge question. Well, first of all, to acknowledge one's own suffering, to acknowledge that one does have trauma, because it's so easy to numb it out and to deny it and to pitch a tint on one's emotional graveyard and call it a life. So first of all, become aware of trauma and then get support. It helps to really have to do it in relationship, like with a therapist, but also in relationship with yourself, to give it conscious, loving attention, the part of yourself that's hurting. So it means being willing to feel it in your body and be very gentle about it, and even if it's numbness. So, and let it tell its story. You're not imposing anything, and wait for the door to open. You have to sort of wait outside the door, but first acknowledge that you have pain, and then it needs attention, and that requires tremendous honesty, tremendous potential for love, and a willingness to feel pain. We're in a society that's phobic towards pain. We avoid pain at any cost. And so this kind of willingness to look inside gently, with gentle attention, and it doesn't have to be called trauma, but growing up, we learn in order to be loved, I have to be this and I can't be that. And the part that we can't be, that because we were ignored or neglected or abused or hurt in some way, that becomes what's called our shadow, and that becomes a form of trauma. And it shows up in ourselves, it shows up in our family, it shows up in our society. So it takes the ability to sort of step back and look and feel oneself, and then learn to give it loving attention and let it open up. And of course, there's all sorts of therapeutic techniques to do it. So
Great stuff. Thank you, Wayne.